Let's be real. Winter hit different. Something about it. The shorter days, the colder nights, seems like everything in the world is slowing down but your stress. And you're trying to figure out what is it. That is seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, or some people call it winter blues. In this episode, we're going to actually break it down and how to overcome that with some simple steps. You know your boy got you. With that being said, let's tap in. Seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, or winter blues, but for this episode, I'm going to call it SAD. You're not the only one being affected by it. It actually affects millions. And I was affected by it. But before I start telling you my quick story, I just want to break down some of the symptoms. You start noticing you're becoming more tired, you're becoming more irritable, you start disconnecting yourself from your friends and your family. You just want to just essentially sleep all day or just curl into a ball and just not deal with anyone. And that is something that is obviously not healthy. I thought SAD was a myth, something that I just thought people were just saying. But it wasn't until one of my buddies called me out on my shenanigans. Here I am working overnights. I love working overnights. My shift was 11 through 7 a.m. Shout out to those who are on the night crew. For real, putting that hard work, the grind. I just love it. That's just the type of person I am. Needless to say, for about 2 weeks, sad to say this out loud, I did not see the sun. The time I woke up, got ready for work, it's dark. The time I got off my shift, it was still dark. The time I got home, made a bowl of cereal or oatmeal, ate it, passed out, and the cycle was repeated. And that was my routine for 2 weeks. Third week, I'm still into the same routine. So one of my buddies kept calling me, and I didn't feel like talking to anybody. I didn't feel like hanging out with anyone. So my buddy knocked on my door, and I opened it up, and he's looking in, and he's like, "Yo, Herbie, what's up with you? Your whole house is pitch black. You only got the bathroom light on. Like, come on, man. You all right?" And I'm just like, I just didn't feel like dealing with anybody. I just haven't done anything. I just been working. I'm grinding. I'm trying to get this money. Until he said, "This ain't like you. You don't distance yourself, especially when it comes to basketball." Those who don't know, I love to hoop. And he's just like, "Yo, I don't want to hear it. Put your gear on. We out." And that conversation that we had in the car was just like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I was just explaining to him my situation. And he's like, "Yo, you know this is called winter blues or SAD." And I was just like, "I guess so." But that right there, him confronting me and getting me out and being able to just have that conversation with him actually got me back into my routine of just like, oh yeah, he's right. My whole house is pitch black. Like, why is that? And I'm eating crappy. I'm not really eating like anything to like bring good value to me. I'm just eating just to eat and just crashing out and just watching movies and Netflix if my day's off. That's pretty much what I was doing in a pitch black house. That was something right there that I was just like, oh, hold on, I got to look into this. And it's real. I just want to share that with you just to show you like you're not alone. I was affected by it for about 3 weeks. Ever since then, I became more self-aware of SAD. And just like, all right, once the winter start coming, these are certain things that I have to do. With that being said, I'm going to break down some actionable steps for you to combat SAD. Step 1, soak in light. I know it sounds weird, but getting light, it's highly important. The days are shorter, and you have to find a way to sneak in some light, some sunlight, that is. And when you're finding ways to sneak in sunlight, it could be something where if you're on break, you just go outside, get some fresh air for about 10 to 15 minutes. And if you can't do that, then maybe you might have to look into alternate routes like light therapy. This is something that mimics sunlight that can be beneficial for you. I can't stress the fact of you going outside and getting some sunlight, or just something simple as just open up your blinds and let that natural light come in. You need it. And I can't stress how important this is. Step 2, move your body. Get around, move around, exercise. If you got to dance right now, I'm thinking about Nina Sky. Move your body. If you know, you know. You just have to start moving around. And it doesn't necessarily have to be exercising. As I said, you could be dancing. Like, look, me, you can judge all you want, but your boy got the music up loud, singing off key, and I'm breaking it down. But this is important to do, is movement. I talked about in the story about how basketball was helping me out because I started moving around, and that was something that I needed to do. So do what you have to do. It can be exercising, yoga. It can be light walking, riding your bike. It might be too cold where you have to ride your bike, but just moving around. Step 3, fuel your body right. Winter cravings is real. All you want to do is eat carbs and just chill out. For my story, I was talking about all I was eating was just pretty much pasta and eating French fries from Five Guys. Judge if you want, but that wasn't healthy for me. Yeah, it felt good in the moment, but all I was doing was just crashing out afterwards and I wasn't exercising, wasn't moving, wasn't doing any of that. You have to pay attention to it. What are you eating? Obviously, we all know the importance of a balanced diet. And that is beneficial, is understanding your diet and understanding how to balance it. Obviously, we know about getting protein, eating vegetables and fruits, and making sure that you're doing that in a healthy way. And obviously, I'm not going to give out any recipes or anything like that, but you know what to do. You know what works for you. If you don't, then obviously go check it with your doctor. I'm like, yo, I got to tighten this up. What's going on? And that can be beneficial to you. Step 4, stay connected. With SAD being around, you may want to feel like you want to isolate yourself. Now, honestly, that is probably the worst thing you can do. You heard from my story. I was doing that, and that was the worst thing for me. Don't want you to go through that struggle. So stay connected. You can stay connected with family. You can stay connected with friends, loved ones. If you have a therapist, that is, kudos to you. You can stay connected with them. If you have a support group that you're dealing with, you can stay connected with them as well. Staying connected is so key. I can't stress the importance of being connected. And I get it. For some people, they have family and loved ones that are in different states, different countries. And it's just like, man, I will hit hard. I want to celebrate these holidays with them, but I can't. Look, we all got phones. We all have technology that we can just simply FaceTime. Yes, you can't physically give them a hug. Virtually, you can give them a hug, but you can share incredible moments with them. I personally do it during my holidays, and I celebrate with my family that's not around. Like, yo, check this out. We're going to open up these gifts together. Yo, we're going to have this dinner together. Yo, what you eating? This is what I'm eating. That lifts me up so much. I can't even tell you when I see the smile from my mom or my sisters, the joy in their face of like, oh my goodness, that is crazy. Look at this, right? Like, they're not physically there, but they feel like it. Did you see what was on their plate? Like, oh my goodness, I'm jealous, right? Like, that is something that we can just laugh about and enjoy, but it lifts me up. And I know if it lifts me up, it definitely lifts them up. And we create another fascinating memory. So that's what it's all about. Just a quick wrap up. I know SAD makes you feel like winter is just another storm that you can't face, but trust me, this too shall pass. With these actual steps of soaking in the light, move your body, shout out to Nina Sky. 3, fuel your body right. And then 4, staying connected. You can really overcome this storm that is called SAD. With these tools that I provided, you'll be able to not only overcome the storm, but you'll be able to thrive. If you like what you heard, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and share this with a friend, and share it with another friend and another friend. With you sharing this not only help this community grow, but you actually provide tools for those who may be struggling that definitely need to hear this. And that's what it's all about. Not only growing, but helping one another out, because that's what I'm all about. Before I wrap this up, I have a question for you. So comment down below and I respond back. Which of these steps can you take today to bring a little light back into your life? Think about it. And just remember, small steps are still steps. Until next time, take care. Peace.